The paintbrush that refused to copy for years. His hand moved exactly how they told him. Circles here, blue skies there, smiling faces, golden sunsets. Paint what sells. They said, paint what's safe. So he did. The gallery smiled. Clients paid, and his art was perfectly forgettable. Until one rainy afternoon, it happened. His favorite brush, old worn, familiar, paused mid. He tried again. The brush didn't move. He shook it, checked the bristles. Still fine. He dipped it in paint, lifted it to canvas. Nothing then. Without warning, the brush moved on. Its own, not in straight lines, not in circles, not like before. It danced, swirled, twisted, dead, shapes he hadn't imagined, colors that bled into each other like emotions too raw to label. Stop, he muttered. That's not what they want. The brush kept going. He had dropped it, stared, half amazed. The canvas looked nothing like his past work. But for the first time, it looked like something that came from him, not controlled, born still. Fear crept in. So he shoved the canvas in a closet, went back to painting flowers and fruit bowls, safe things. But every night the brush moved again, refusing to copy, refusing to repeat. It only painted what hadn't been seen before, until finally, he gave in. He let it move, let it speak. Day after day, color flowed not from his training but his truth. Memories spilled onto canvas. Dreams, regret, hope, wild things. People stopped buying. The gallery called it chaotic. Friends said, "You've changed." And he had, because he was no longer painting for applause. He was painting for honesty. Then one day a girl walked into his studio, barefoot, bright-eyed. She stared at his latest piece, a swirl of storm and light, grief and grace. She didn't say nice work. She cried and whispered, "That's how my mind feels." She didn't buy it, but she left healed. Word spread, not fast, not viral, but quietly, deeply. People who had never felt seen stood in front of his work and found pieces of themselves. And one day, the canvas he once hid, the first piece the brush painted freely, was hung in a museum. Not because it followed the rules, but because it broke them beautifully. Moral originality is often lonely, but it changes the world.